and death certificates are human rights.
A birth certificate is important in different stages of our lives. It reflects our identity and our relationship with people around us, including our parents.
यो पहिलो दस्तावेज हो जसले हामीलाई नागरिकको रूपमा मान्यता दिन्छ.
පාසල් යාම සඳහා උපැන්න සහතිකය අවශ්‍ය වේ.
And we will need it for future employment and in realizing our dreams. We will need it to secure important papers such as our national identification card, driver's license, and even marriage certificate when we decide to have our own family. And we need it to access health care.
Our birth certificate allows us full rights of our group to exercise freedom of movement.
And in the future, it will allow us to access financial services such as banking and insurance.
Data pencatatan kelahiran, perkawinan, dan kematian adalah penting, sehingga pemerintah dapat memastikan setiap warga negara, termasuk kami anak-anak dan remaja, mendapatkan hak-hak lainnya, termasuk pendidikan, kesehatan, dan pencegahan penyakit.
Marriage certificates give our parents to have an access to social benefits and services.
It also guarantees us with parental support in cases of separation or divorce, and with claim to properties or inheritance due to death of a parent.
මරණ සහතිකයක් තිබීම තුළින් මියගිය දෙමාපියන්ගේ විශ්‍රාම වැටුප්, රක්ෂණ මුදල් සහ අනිකුත් වන්දි මුදල් ලබා ගැනීමට හැකියාව ලැබේ.
But marriage and death registration do not only secure us access to our rights, they also give us protection.
Efficient birth and marriage certification will protect us from the irreversible impacts of child or early marriage.
सबै बालबालिका र युवाहरूले आफ्नो बालिका र आफ्नो युवा अवस्थाको आनन्द लिन पाउनुपर्छ.
The marriage certificate is an important document for women who experience harassment and violence at home and want to file for divorce.
Pendaftaran nikah bisa juga melindungi kami, anak-anak, dan remaja dari pernikahan yang dipaksa atau palsu.
Birth, marriage, and death registration helps the government in ensuring efficient allegations of goods and services.
මරණ ලියාපදිංචි කිරීමේ ක්‍රියාවලිය විධිමත් කිරීම තුළින් ලියාපදිංචි ඡන්දදායකයින් හඳුනා ගැනීම පහසු කරයි. එමගින් මැතිවරණ ක්‍රියාවලිය දූෂණයෙන් තොරව ක්‍රියාත්මක කිරීමට උපකාරී වේ.
Efficient death registration will allow government to know the cause of preventable deaths
and provide protective measures against it.
In case of violent of human rights, death certificate is very much important for any kind of documents and take any kind of necessary legal action.
But many people hesitate to register births, marriages, and deaths. They find the registration process complicated. It consumes their time, energy, and money.
Many people also hesitate to register birth, marriages, and deaths because of the equality of service in the legislation center.
Some experience discrimination. Some experience difficulty to correct errors made by data encoder themselves.
Some get discouraged when concerned government units and private institutions provide little help.
And add another obstacle to the registration process.
We, the children and youth of Asia and the Pacific, have the limitless potential to contribute to society.
Tapi potensi tersebut hanya bisa berkembang ketika hak kami dijamin dan dilindungi.
And this starts with our basic identifying documents.
As we participated in consultation and online forum on civil registration and statistics, we saw that there is a need of awareness on registration for birth, marriage, and death certificates.
Children and youth need all adults to understand this. All adults and parents and other caregivers need to understand
how birth registration affect access to our education,
healthcare, and other government services.
We don't only want to share with other children and youth the importance of getting registered.
We want to have a dialogue with our governments.
We have recommendations to make registration systems responsive to the needs of its citizen, regardless of race, class, gender, ethnicity, religion, and abilities.
We, The participants of the Children and Youth Regional Forum on Issues of Civil Registration and Vital Statistics held in May 2021
strongly recommend for governments to make and enforce laws that support timely registrations of all births, marriages, and deaths.
Government also needs to ensure that the registration systems are efficient and accurate. We recommend
meningkatkan jumlah personel dan pusat-pusat registrasi dokumen penting yang dapat diakses oleh semua orang.
Providing appropriate training for all of its personnel.
Relevant community and religion leader in the legislation system.
රජයේ පවතින විවිධ ආයතන සහ දෙපාර්තමේන්තු තුළ සහ සම්බන්ධතාවය ඇති කිරීම තුළින් උප්පැන්න සහතිකයට අදාළ තොරතුරු ලබා ගැනීමේ ක්‍රියාවලිය ශක්තිමත් කරයි.
Providing different accessible options such as online registration for parents and families of children and youth in different conditions.
Guaranteeing all parents and families of children and youth with assistance based on their different situation.
Governments need to make the birth, marriage, and death certificate registration simple and cost-free for our families.
And governments need to make sure information about this process is widely distributed in different languages and in forms of communication that are accessible to people who are differently able.
We also ask the governments to recognize probable age certificates for children and youth who are often sterilized or victims of abuse.
රජයේ නිලධාරීන් තුළ අනුමාන වයස් සහතිකය පිළිබඳ වූ අවබෝධය වැඩි දියුණු කිරීම.
संस्थाहरूबाट पहिचान नभइदिँदा हुने अन्यायबाट उनीहरूलाई जोगाउनुहोस्.
We, the children and youth,
Need government,
Civil society,
and other concerned individuals and organizations
to commit to the development of our full potential.
It's a start with an efficient
an accurate registration system
where everyone is registered.
register us to include us
In public services and programs.
Register all of us now.
हामी सबैको अहिले नै दर्ता गर्नुहोस्.
Daftarkan dan libatkan kami sekarang.
Register all of us now.
register all of us now.
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 register all of us now.